I'm Alex. Super Bro Alex. For those who are just tuning in and don't know who the hell I am, I have been on YouTube since February of 2013, and I've seen the YouTube platform change a lot throughout the decade. Straight into the point, it feels as if I don't know this platform anymore. Now, don't take this as me saying I don't want to do YouTube anymore. I still want to make content for you guys despite how exhausted I've been. And that's not what this is about. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for helping my channel reach 400 subscribers. But right now, we gotta discuss something serious. I remember YouTube simply being a place where people can broadcast themselves and express their creativity in a way that society could never give the space for. Not even like the movie industry, or I guess any other entertainment industry would give the space for. Creators would make videos out of pure passion, and they did the best with the resources that they had. Some were able to make it into their career, while others did it simply because they enjoyed it. Now, I didn't really do anything noteworthy when I first started. I really did just start off as, just me and my friends getting together at my place and recording ourselves playing video games. And we didn't have a capture card, we just pointed a video camera at the TV screen. That's all we could really do, that's all I could really afford.
Okay, let's not waste too much time. I forgot to turn off the rocket launcher.
We just posted our silly videos and we had fun with it. But my naive teenage self, or DJ Alex, if you will, thought that the more we did it, the more possible it was to make it into a career. So I went to school to study film, photography, editing, scripting, writing, the works. And I eventually branched out into doing vlogs, cosplay content, cosplay photos, videos, stuff like that. And video game reviews and top 10 lists. I'll go ahead and share one of them with you in the video card. And I do plan on making those throughout the summer. Enough about me. Let's get back to the topic at hand. What the hell happened here? What the hell's going on? Everywhere you look on the platform, it's not even recommending the content you want to see. Or even worse, you're being fed pointless information, or having marketing and ads shoved down your throat constantly of a mobile game that has very little substance, or some trading currency app. I don't even want to use the actual words because it's already a controversial enough subject in this climate. And then you got those AI videos that are trying to pose as entertainment that the platform thinks you might like, and even giving licensed characters that same treatment, and it's just gross. Now, that's an entirely different menace altogether. And it's not just like the AI slop. It's the people that are making content of themselves going out in public and just, being a menace to society, disturbing people that are trying to go on with their daily lives and just try to actually exist in this world without someone invading their privacy. Be it cutting in line and taking what's not theirs, or those incoming Stitch videos that either try to start drama or try to call out someone who's crossing boundaries. I know I recently did a Stitch video, it was my first one too, but it was mainly for support out of this guy who was getting hate comments for his collection of video games and such. And now here's what's ironic about this. I used to get those same comments too whenever I would watch YouTube videos of people playing games together, and they would make obnoxious noises or make crass jokes, and I was just kind of rolling with it. But people were just like, oh, what is this? Who is this person? Why are they so annoying? Why are you watching them? Sometimes they would make obnoxious noises, and it was funny, but it was edited well, and the people on the other side of the screen, they weren't really harming anybody. They were just having fun playing whatever game and offering whatever funny commentary they could. except for the ones that tried to make like rated R jokes throughout their commentary. We'll discuss that another time. Here's another thing I want to address. Social media. Why have you lost your way? It used to be about connecting with people, finding people to be inspired by based on their art, their fashion, their videos. Hey, that's how I learned about the local conventions around the area. And that's how I got to meet the fellow cosplayers around me. You know, I got to connect with them. And I'm very grateful that I was able to find myself a place in that community and to feel welcome and to make all the new friends that I made. You know, I'm very grateful for all those opportunities. You look at how the algorithm works now, and it's just like, oh, you wanted to see the latest updates from the creators and cosplayers that you follow? Pfft, too bad. Here's something completely unrelated, and here's some content from a page that already has like over 1 million followers and 1 million views and such. How about you consume that instead? And then we get to your favorite creators. What? I mean, come on, it's not like back in the day we had to literally get a PewDiePie video shoved in our face or a Smosh video shoved on my face. No, we discovered that all on our own, motherfuckers. Like, they're actively rewarding popularity and views, regardless of what they post. I mean, I really, really hate to bring some names specifically into this, but I have a feeling that it all started with, not Mr. Beast, but freaking Ryan's World. I know that kid's videos just blew up so much because the parents were most likely paying for his channel to be promoted and reach a broader audience, and like the comments that you see, they're most likely bots, but yeah, it's just so weird ever since then how much the platform has changed. It just really irks me that now we're at a point where YouTube has this problem to where the videos that really should be doing well don't. And like, you know, I'm still learning the ins and outs of what it is to be a content creator. I'm still learning, and I know I haven't really been focused on creating like full-on content lately. It's because I've been taking it easy and I've been enjoying life. You know, the first thing that you need to do when it comes to things like this is to enjoy it first. And that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been doing the fun part first. And those last few videos that I made, especially for like my Pizza Tower video, I edited the heck out of that thing.
Nice job, Kermit. Nice job, Kermit. Nice job, Kermit. Man, that was weird.
I especially had fun playing through the game again and going for those S ranks and P ranks and stuff. That was fun. And I still want to continue making gameplay videos of me just enjoying games. Come on, let me go. Oh, well. Yep, told you this would happen. Here's my show, guys. Oh, we're on the Dragon Road from Sonic Unleashed. I know this because I recognize the music too. But even still, the videos that I made where I have my own commentary over it and I'm kind of explaining things and I'm just cutting between different gameplay clips and explaining to you guys my experience as a whole, like I want to go back to doing those. But the fact that we have to be okay with being on a platform full of just slop content that has like a very low merit. What I'm trying to say is, you know, you want to manipulate the system? Fine. You want to completely sell your soul to influencer culture? You know, you do you. You want to be a jackass and make a fool of yourself just for the content? Do that in your own time. But situations that have gone on in both the past year and this year, I'm going to lay out some examples. Okay, so she crossed the line. He crossed the line multiple times. And this fucking guy right here, has crossed too many lines, and people are trying to expose him from it, but because he's so huge and large on the platform, YouTube's barely going to do anything about it. And the YouTube videos that are being flagged and are basically calling out somebody, they're the ones that are getting punished. I don't know, guys. This has just been really eating away at me for a while now. You can be a popular influencer. You can be like a big creator, a big YouTuber with millions of subscribers, and still have some form of decency, of humanity. You know, and I still follow a handful of channels that have those types of people. You know, look at Markiplier, look at Jacksepticeye, and he's actively trying to fight this YouTube war. Look at PewDiePie, look at Cinnamon Toast Ken, you know, they're keeping it real. My favorite YouTuber of all time nearly got canceled in 2024. But guess what? He recovered from it because he came forward with the receipts, and some people were actually quick to point out that something didn't feel right about the things that he was getting canceled for. I don't know what it is about people hating basic decency. Apparently people think that being a jerk and taking somebody down is what's going to get you the respect that you've always wanted. Why does it have to be like that? Why is this behavior being rewarded? I mean, there's a guy that, you know, I will not name, who has basically made his target audience a bunch of insecure young men, basically teaching them that, you know, getting ripped and grinding the gym every day and basically not showing any signs of weakness or what's perceived as signs of weakness, like being empathetic, being sympathetic, and, you know, trying to look above everything. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that's doing well. And I hate it. Why is being hateful to others being rewarded? And I've addressed this on like that short I made about the person that got a lot of rude comments about him having a collection of retro games and retro boxes and stuff. Bullying doesn't have to be the method, all right? I don't want to be a content creator that does this specifically to chase the views and try to be popular and try to like dominate the meta. I don't know, that just seems like a really toxic mentality for a creator to have, because I don't think they're going to be happy doing it. And I tried doing that myself back in my teenage years, and I still cringe at that. I want to be a creator because I want to enjoy it and I want to leave an impact. And, you know, and I tell this to the customers that I see at my part-time job every week. I tell this to them, you know, I don't want to come to work just to work. I want to leave an impact. I want to bring the smiles. I want to bring some laughs. You know, I want to bring at least some unity. But you have to understand that, like, I have met my favorite creators, voice actors, and, you know, I've met so many amazing creators throughout my time of going to conventions and being in basically the same space they're in. You know, I kind of got to know them. I got to pick their brains, and they all taught me the same thing. They all taught me to have fun first. And that's probably the best advice that they could offer to, you know, new and rising creators. Because if you make it all about like the fame, the views, you might lose yourself. And on top of that, you might make some really, really bad decisions. I want to leave an impact in some way. I want to bring some hope, because Lord knows that we are in some really, really scary times right now. And I'll even say terrifying times. I want to make content solely about the things that I'm passionate about. But at the same time, I want to involve you guys. You know, I want to bring those same positive vibes that I bring at my part-time job. And I want it to actually do well. Is that too much to ask? Thank you guys for tuning in to my video of me just being up at, I guess, 2 o'clock in the morning and yelling at a camera, and I'm just sitting here in my room and all. But thank you all for sticking around. And there are some things that I do want to discuss about my content. The Backlog Blast series, I don't know if I want to do that anymore, because I really don't like treating new games that I buy as content fodder. I actually want to just enjoy the new games that I bought. I don't want to put them on hold because I feel like I need to make a video about it in order to actually go forward with playing it. if that makes sense. I do have a few more of those backlog pass videos that I want to, cover, and I actually want to redo my Pokemon video because I know that not a lot happened during that entirety of the video. Like, it just covered me just doing the beginning of the game, not actually doing stuff after the main intro of the game. Yeah, there's a lot of videos that I want to redo. There's also some series that I want to continue. Like, I want to go back to making con vlogs because I know that I used to love doing those. But at the same time, when I attend conventions, I don't want to be there to be like a vlogger. I want to enjoy the con for myself. But there are just so many ideas I want to exercise. And you guys are going to have to bear with me. Because remember, yeah, I am also juggling a part-time job with this gig as well. But I'm really hoping you guys look forward to what I have in store. So, again, thank y'all for watching, thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Super Bro out.
The music just
Later.
turns me on.